Hey guys, it's Nikki and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching today's Christmas Decorate with me. I am so pumped to show you guys how I'm decorating this room this year. I'll leave last year's Decorate with Me's down in the description below. But first and foremost, I need to give a big shout out to King of Christmas for collaborating with me on this video. They sent me this beautiful flocked Christmas tree. I honestly still can't even believe it. I've had it in our living room space here, just sitting in the box for a couple months now, and I have just been itching to open it. We're not waiting any longer. Christmas is starting now, and I cannot wait to show you how beautiful this tree is going to look in our home. I will leave all of the information you need about this tree in the description. I just still can't even believe that this is happening. I am so excited, but let's get started. We're going to unbox this tree first, and then we're gonna get it all set up. Our manual, which I feel like is in itself explanatory. We have a little, I don't know what the red thing is, but there's gloves in here, which is always helpful. Christmas tree bag to store, very excited about this. And then the stand. It's kind of sad. On my last Christmas tree we had up here, we had to have cardboard underneath the stand because it wasn't even. We won't have to do that anymore. Oh, okay. So these are just gloves, like really big gloves. So yeah, these are fancy. Let's check them out. Oh yeah. Look at that. It says King of Christmas on it. I'm gonna use these for my other Christmas trees too. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know the lights come with a timer. Oh my goodness. Putting together our King of Christmas flock tree was such a breeze. The stand was already put together and all I had to do was just screw a little bit on the bottom to keep it in place. Every section was already connected with the lights, and all you had to do was just pop it in. I'm not sure how that technology works, but you just literally plug in the tree to the wall and every section lights up. It was so crazy to me, but really, really cool. When fluffing out the tree, you just want to take each section and pull the branches up and out, kind of like in a star pattern, and that really makes them a lot more fuller, and it makes the tree have a lot more depth to it as well. There were some spots that I had to go back and do just because I missed them or didn't pull them apart quite enough, but it looks absolutely great, and I can't believe how full the tree actually looks. I was surprised with how tall it was. The trees I've had in the past were a lot lower to the ground. This tree gave a lot more room on the bottom, which I enjoyed. I didn't focus on making the back as fluffy as possible just because it is towards our wall. So my main focus was just making sure those front parts looked the best. Since this is a brand new tree, the flocking that was falling off was very minimal. I always like to keep my space nice and clean. So after the tree was set up, I made sure to go ahead and vacuum all of the flock mess that occurred during the setup, which wasn't bad at all. It was super easy to clean, and I really liked how this stand was a little bit off the ground, so it made it even easier to clean under that. After the tree was completely set up, I went ahead and started on my ribbon. I used like a white iridescent ribbon from Hobby Lobby this year, and I loved how it looked. I just went ahead and twisted it around each side of the tree. I believe I did about 4 of the little swirls down, and it just gives the tree a little bit more texture and a little bit more depth. Once I added the ribbon, I added in different picks and sticks that I purchased from Hobby Lobby and Michael's. Hobby Lobby definitely had a larger assortment, and I loved how all of the colors matched each other very well. So it stuck with my light and white whimsical feeling theme that I was going for. After I added in the picks and sticks, I went ahead and put some different ornaments on. I personally really enjoy the larger ball ornaments because it really gives a lot of texture to the tree. I purchased these at Hobby Lobby, and when I put them on the tree, I like to find different holes that they will fit in, and I do hook them on, but I also make sure that they are pushed into the branches. Once I had the tree where I wanted it, I started on the garland from Lowe's. This is pre-lit garland, and I love draping it across our railings. I just swish it in and out of the different rails and then connect the 2 pieces. 2 6-foot pieces work really well here. I do have to go every other one sometimes, which is totally fine. It looks very full. And I just love that it is pre-lit. I had not lit garland on here before, and so I had to string lights as well, which was kind of a pain. So I am here for the pre-lit garland. Also, please ignore me barking back at my dog. Whenever she barks, we kind of just bark back at her, and then she'll eventually stop. I just had to add this in there. I was cracking up. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say, and I claim that Christmas is a... So our tree is done. I have all of my picks and extra ornaments on it. Now I get to add our fun ornaments. So to me, a Christmas tree is more than just like a symbol of Christmas. It is an opportunity for us to... So to me, a Christmas tree is more than just a symbol for Christmas. It is an opportunity for us to showcase our life. And so one thing that we love to do is obviously go to Disney World. And if you've ever seen my haul videos, and you know that every trip we take, we always get a fun ornament. Most of the time, those ornaments look something like this, and then we get it personalized. So this ornament right here was from my husband's birthday trip this year. And in the past, I've had these up in the tree in my office, but this year I am so excited to put them on our tree down here. They just mean so much to me and our family, and it is fun to look at them and see all of our fun adventures that we've taken so far. So now I'm going to put all of our Mickey ornaments on our tree. It's going to add a fun pop of color to the tree, since everything right now is pretty much like a light white, and I am pumped to be able to throw these babies on it. Let's get started. The first thing I did was I unwrapped all of our new ornaments that we got this year, and then I went back for the older ones. I keep them in this red bin, and it has been working pretty well. However, I think I'm going to look into getting a different organizational system for my ornaments this year. If you have a good one, leave it in the comments down below, because I'm always looking for a better way to organize things. But I love these ornaments so much. Again, they mean so much to me because it is fun to be able to look at them in all of our fun trips. We have one from our honeymoon, from when we got engaged, one of our first Disney trips together. It is just such a fun time looking at these year over year. I do have a couple that I just purchased when I wasn't collecting them for Jackson and I together, but I wanted to throw those on there as well. I love putting these ornaments on our tree. I love being able to look at them. It's fun for our guests who visit to come over and look at them and just see all of the fun times that we have at the most magical place on earth. When adding these ornaments in there, since they are very fragile, I looped around the ribbon just a few times and then tucked the branch underneath or above it, so it just was a little bit more secure. Also, I tucked the ornament into the tree so it wasn't just hanging freely. This helps protect it just a little bit more, so I knew that they were all very stable and sturdy. Finished the tree last night. Now I need to get the rest of this room put together. So I have to do my tier tray up here. I need to do our table, and I need to do like our bag credenza thing. I need to do our coffee table in this room and the bar cart. So kind of have a lot left to do in here. The other rooms I have to do still, everything upstairs and the kitchen. Yeah, I have a lot to do. So let's stop chit-chatting and let's get to work. So my next step is going to be emptying out some of the bins that I have to see what I got to distribute. Some stuff will go in the kitchen. Most of this cute like little knickknackies will go on my tier tray. I have a lot of like randomness just on the floor in front of me that needs to get organized and put away correctly or thrown away. So I'm gonna do that really quick. you won't see any of that because that's boring. So while I clean up the room, I'm gonna show you just like a quick little video of me unpacking the stuff in the tubs, and then I think I'm gonna jump into the tier tray first. Yeah, let's do the tier tray first, and then we will start on the table in the credenza. I do have a lot of bins like back there with our Christmas dishes. So I always like to like wash the dishes one time, obviously, before using them. And I can't wash the glasses in the dishwasher, but I can do the plates. So probably we'll get started on that today, get everything unwrapped. So then I can also get all of the bins and put those back in the attic or in our shed, wherever I decide to throw them. Right now I have a couple of bins on our steps that can be put back in the attic when Jackson gets home from golf. So yeah, let's get started. Woohoo, Christmas. So I am just unwrapping all of our fun extra decorations for my tiered tray, for my bar cart, and I believe my kitchen decorations were in here as well. I love using all of the things that I can find to store our decorations, so you'll see a lot of Target bags, some bags from Walmart, but hey, it works. They don't get damaged, knock on wood, and so it is just an easy way to keep everything safe and sound over the summer and the winter. So for our coffee table here, after I wiped it down and cleaned the bottom as well, I was trying to decide on what I wanted for the centerpiece. I was thinking of putting our tier tray here, however, I really like it above the cabinet. It gives a lot of height in the middle of the room there where our dining room and this little sitting room intersect. So I definitely wanted to keep it up there. I went ahead and just did my normal wooden tray that I have on this table, probably 365 days of the year, honestly. I never change it. And I chose a different mug. I did a clear mug instead of my clay one from Target. And I love adding the different foliage items in my mugs throughout the season. Just gives a little more height to this middle of the room. My favorite foliage items are found at Kirkland's. I just feel like they have the ones that look most real. I don't like when they look really fake, and so Kirkland's has the best ones in my opinion. How I store our holiday stuff, we have an older home, so we have zero storage like in our actual house. So some stuff goes in the attic. Thank gosh that we have that access. It always reminds me of Christmas Vacation because it actually has like the ladder that pops down. Anyways, we also have a very nice shed in our backyard that gets stuff stored in it as well. Outdoor stuff, but then trees and some Christmas decorations. Things that I just don't want to put into the attic, or the tubs are too big where they don't fit into the attic. So I was just unpacking one of the bins that goes into the attic, and it had a candle on it, and I tried hard last year to remember which ones had candles and which ones did not, because as you can imagine, it gets very hot in our attic during the summer. These were my Advent candles. So yeah, these will be getting thrown away. Just a nice little PSA. If you can, try and keep your decorations in a controlled temperature area. I'll make the mistake so you don't have to. When I legitimately pulled this, I was like, what the heck is that? And it was my candles. So I'm gonna go throw these away. And so here is the back credenza that I needed to wipe down and decorate. I love designing these little spaces throughout our home. It's really nice and fun to keep everything pretty similar, but I like to just mix it up with each item. After I designed and cleaned this little area, I went ahead and started unpacking all of our spode glassware. I needed to get these out and I have this space available, so we got everything unpacked and then eventually we will get it washed and put away.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, spend my time running.
So here's a little pro tip for you. I actually keep my candy canes year after year. I decorate a lot of our mugs with fun candy canes, and I got tired of having to buy new ones every year when I knew nobody was going to eat these ones. So I kept these ones from last year and they didn't melt. I was actually really surprised. So definitely watch out which candy canes you eat when you come to my house. But I love adding them to the little mugs. They are so cute and they just add a fun little design element. And now we are decorating the tier tray. I love decorating tier trays. I feel like this tier tray I struggled with a little bit, but how it turned out at the end, I am absolutely in love with it. Again, I added a little pop of color with those candy canes, and I love the "You serious, Clark?" little picture I have there. And these houses, they just live on this tier tray season after season. They are very versatile. I love finding little knickknack things that I can put on the tray season after season, because then it allows my storage to be a lot better and I get to use the items more than once a year.
Wrapped all of our dishes and glasses, and I just needed to sit down for a moment. My back was starting to hurt. Just, once you almost turn 30, you're gonna, I don't want to tell them my age, oh no. So I've unwrapped all of my mugs and our glasses and our dishware, and so I just needed to sit down for a moment. My back was getting a little sore. I finished the tier tray that is above me currently. I put my picture up. I think I'm going to do the bar cart next. Possibly. Yeah, maybe. And then the table. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do for the middle of the table yet. I've looked at putting a piece of garland in the middle. And I have an older piece of garland that I could use, but I think it's gonna be too long and I don't wanna cut it. I could easily cut it to fit our table, but I don't know if I wanna use it anywhere else yet. So until I'm done decorating, I think I'm just gonna put my table runner out and my other placemats and stuff, and then decide what I wanna do for the middle. I really like the idea of a garland down the middle of the table, but if I do that and I don't want to use my older one, I'll have to go buy a shorter one, which is fine. So I don't think I'll finish that today, but I just need to get the bar cart done. I probably need to go throw all of our Christmas dishes that can be washed in the dishwasher right now. So then it can be done, and then I'll have to take our dishes that we currently use, and I always then just pack those in the tubs that I had the Christmas dishes in, and then I'll obviously flip-flop them when the season is over. But I love our spode dishes. We've screwed up a couple of the cups because we put them in the dishwasher, and you really can't. It just makes like the picture a lot lighter, and it like takes away the paint. So don't put those in the dishwasher. You can put some of the stuff in the dishwasher, just not the hand painted glasses. And I've gotten all of that at Home Goods.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights, so you should come.
And finally, the bar cart. So I had to do a lot of cleaning up in this area at first because I had a lot of flock from our garland in the tree that just ended up on the bar cart. And honestly, I don't know the last time I actually dusted this. I was really excited how the bar cart turned out this year. It's definitely a hit or miss for me, but I did have actually a couple of bottles of wine I was able to put on here. And so I'm definitely thinking that this one is in the run for my all-time favorite.
Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again. To see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hanging by the fire, chill.
This is where our bar cart is right now. I love the wreath right there. So I'm thinking of getting some different florals and having them come out of the picnic basket. I got that picnic basket at Magnolia last year, and I just love how I can have it from like season to season, and it brings a lot of different textures into the different carts that I do. And then I just threw some of our spode wine glasses, 2 bottles of wine, and then I have some of our mugs, and then a little candle, and Ray Dunn stuff back there. I also love these trays, so I just like push them back in the corner, and it gives me more space to work with. And since it is like a white one, I use that one for, I think it was the summer maybe? Yeah, because I have like a cool skeleton one for Halloween. So you can buy the trays and then use them for all the different seasons. And then we just have a couple of fun towels over here that I definitely don't want people to use. So those are gonna live here. And I don't know if that Joy like candy dish will stay down there. And then I also want to get some foliage for like out of the red bulb too. It just looks super cute with our tree, and I love how the wreath blends into the flock from the tree and the garland on the staircase. It is just so pretty.
And the table. So I was waiting to do this because I wasn't sure what I wanted to use as our centerpiece. I haven't ever loved a centerpiece that I've had here. I think I'm going to stick with the garland. I just need to figure out which one to use. I know I said that a couple times throughout this video, but I think that's the direction I'm going to go in to this year. Let me know in the comments down below if you have a centerpiece on your dining room table that you love. Maybe it'll give me some inspiration.
right, you guys, we're almost done, but I grabbed one of the cups that we like totally screwed up by putting in the dishwasher. Here's the before of what these glasses look like. They just have hollies like on the back and then the tree on the front. And then I don't even know if this one's gonna focus completely, but you can see that like all of the coloring, all of the details are out of the tree because it was put into the dishwasher. Sorry. So, don't put your Spode glasses in the dishwasher. And even when it says hand wash, they actually mean hand wash. And 2, don't put candles in your attic to melt over the summer. Okay, so I'm going to clean the glasses, set our table, and then we'll do a final walkthrough of what the room currently looks like. Again, I am going to add a centerpiece on this table. I'm just not sure exactly what I want yet, but I am really happy with how everything turned out. I was able to find some foliage for the bar cart, so I'll show you that. I just need something in that like little red ornament. I'm trying to like look around and think what else is in some of these bins. Overall, I'm just so happy with how this room turned out this year. It is definitely a space that's like harder for me to decorate because we just have the one chair and then our big Christmas tree. And I love having like the little details throughout. But I am so happy we're in the holiday season. If you guys haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I have a couple other Christmas decorate with me's on their way. I should have one more, I believe, for our kitchen. And no, I should have 2, because I'm gonna do one whole video for our upstairs, and then I'll do our kitchen, our powder bathroom, our hallway. So that'll be one video. So I have at least 2 more. So make sure you are subscribed. Give this video a big thumbs up. But let's get finished. Let's get this room put together.
Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
And here is our final look. I am so excited to show you how everything turned out. I'm going to go ahead and stop talking now and just let you sit back and enjoy the magical vibes that this room gives.
Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again. To see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. And I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Whoa, oh, oh. La da da da, oh, oh, oh. La da da da, oh, oh, oh. La da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas
guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching today's Christmas Decorate With Me. I loved showing you all of our fun little nooks and crannies that I'm able to decorate in this room, and most importantly, our new King of Christmas flocked tree. I am so stoked about it. I walk into this room every day and I still can't even believe it. So thank you so much to King of Christmas for collaborating with me and sending me the 7-foot flocked pre-lit tree. Always do pre-lit, y'all. Always do pre-lit. Like, I know if you have a real tree you can't, but if I never have to string lights on garland again, I will be so happy. So again, thank you to King of Christmas. Make sure you guys comment down below a fun little Christmas tree to let me know you made it all the way to the end and you are subscribed to the channel, because we have so many more Christmas vibes coming your way. And of course, we are headed to Disney World for the holiday season. So you guys have a magical rest of your day, and I will see you real soon. Bye.